Rocky Mountain National Park is growing from the inside. Just last month, the park became the new owner of the largest private property within its boundaries. So the next step is to decide what to do with it. Denver 7's Connor Wist tells us the park is looking to you for the answer.
It may be the beautiful silence, the wildlife grazing in the distance, or the snow-capped mountains towering above that bring millions of visitors to Rocky Mountain National Park every year.
We're used to trails and doing walks on trails, but nothing of this magnitude.
At 415 square miles, the park is now growing. It's from land within its borders. Nestled against the Fall River sits the Cascade Cottages property. After the for sale sign went up, local groups and the community raised $3.4 million to buy the land and transfer it to the park last month. And while these structures are still going to be staying in place, it's going to open up a door to the public, as this piece of land is now one of the newest additions to the park as a whole.
We worked closely with the family that this land was purchased from. They really, in the long term, wanted it to become part of the National Park Service.
As for the future of the cottages, they could be repurposed for the next generation.
It may become an educational facility. It may become a camp area for youth programs.
It was good to have it protected so we know that in the future it's not going to be redeveloped or used for some other purpose.
The park is also working to preserve even more wilderness. Rocky Mountain Conservancy worked with the Wilderness Land Trust and the National Park Trust to buy this private wild basin property. The plan is to take down the house and cover the roads with vegetation, potentially adding 33 acres of wilderness to Rocky Mountain National Park.
And the materials from that house, actually the long-term plan is to have most of those materials ultimately be recycled also.
In Rocky Mountain National Park, Connor Wist, Denver 7.
Right now, there are no plans to develop the Cascades Cottages further, but that's where you come in. The park is planning to organize and hold a public comment process to decide the future for the property.
A fire